Hey guys, it's Mike at youarethepath.com. Sunday update. One thing I noticed about myself, and this is an attitude I have, and it's an attitude I have towards people that I'm emotionally involved with, family members in particular. And when I see a family member doing something that, if they're going through pain, whether it be they're involved in a relationship that it's clearly that relationship doesn't serve them, or does it? In my opinion, it doesn't serve them. And if I have an opinion that that relationship doesn't serve them, let's say, for example, from where I'm looking, it may look like they're being used in this relationship. They're being taken for granted in this relationship. I can find myself coming out of myself, and I'm saying to them things like, you need to move on from this person. This person isn't good enough for you. Why are you even spending time with this person? And I find myself, there's a subtle frustration and there's a need for them to get out of that relationship. What are you doing in that relationship? Which isn't, you see, when you move off center, you're losing your energy. So it's the practice of learning to maintain your energy, maintain your frequency, and just offer them something and be with them. Don't judge them. But if I'm doing that and there's a need within me for them to behave a certain way, that's where you get moved off center, because it's like you need them to be a certain way in order to be comfortable, in order for you to be comfortable. Because lately, by and large, I have had a nice, chilled out center, and it feels good. I don't need to save the world. I don't need to save anybody, but I may aid people in saving themselves. That's a bit of a dramatic term, saving themselves. I'm not out there, I'm not posing as a savior here. What I mean is, sometimes you can influence people, but do you really influence, or do they choose to allow you to be an influence? It's down to that person's choice, really, and we need to honour their choice, because we don't know that they're not getting something out of the position that they're in. Let me give you an example. There's an old story of a butterfly. It was a caterpillar becoming a butterfly, so it's in the cocoon, in the chrysalis, and it's breaking out of the chrysalis. Is that the right word? Or the cocoon? And a passerby notices that it's struggling to break out. So the passerby thinks to himself or herself, I'll help it out. So it breaks open the cocoon, and the butterfly falls out, drops to the ground, and dies. And as it's dying, the butterfly turned and said, I needed to push against the cocoon, the resistance. I needed that resistance, because through pushing against the cocoon, my wings will have filled with blood. So unbeknownst to the passerby, they thought they were doing a good deed in removing the resistance, but what it didn't know is that the butterfly needed the resistance. We need resistance in our life. It's through our challenges, and I can only really speak for myself. I can't speak for the world. It's through moving through my challenges that I've been able to discover the strength that was always there, the inherent worth that was always there. It was through my challenges that I was able to not only discover that, but to be able to appreciate it when I did discover it, when I discovered the connection to source, the grace, glory, compassion, you know, all of those, the other side of reality, the light. I went through dark times, and through going through those dark times, the light times are sweet. And I don't want the challenges to stop. It's through my challenges that I'm able to expand, grow, evolve to other levels. Not necessarily better levels, just different levels, a different taste, a different experience. Not better, I'm not better than anyone because I'm in the light. And maybe that's where I'm coming from when I'm engaging in communication with people that I'm emotionally involved in. Maybe there are times when I'm thinking that I'm better, somehow better, and look, if you just did it this way, just do it my way. You know, we can sometimes come from that place. If only everyone would do it my way, the world would be a better place. It could be true, but if we're looking at it in a judgmental way, in a superiority way, it's not fun. It's not fun. I think the best thing to do in those kind of situations is to remind yourself to be an example, you know, live by example. I'm out there trying to fix other people, and that's not to say that it's not okay to share. You see, I know when I'm sharing and offering another perspective and leaving it for them to either choose that perspective or not. And I know when I'm moving myself off center and fixing. So just, you know, there's things about myself that I want to work on, and so I can't really come from this place of I'm perfect and they need fixing. So be an example, be a beacon of light, because some people are looking for the light and they know they're looking for the light. Some people aren't looking for the light, and some people, not only are they not looking for the light, but they don't want the light. They don't want to be shown the light. So just be a beacon of light for those that are looking, and they will find you some way or somehow. If you make videos, they'll find your videos. Hope you got something from this. Catch you later, guys. Peace.